Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls. Today we got an aftermarket grill for the Mustang. Biggest thing with this grill is, at least from the pictures that I've seen, is that it's got a lot more real estate for air to go through those intakes, those dual throttle body intakes. Huge shout out to American Modified. Sent this out to us for me to review and install and show you guys how to go about it. So this is the box. Let's see what it looks like. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay in touch for more content. Here's the box first look right away. I noticed this thing right here, which I'm not gonna jam them up too much on it. I did open it right away as soon as I got it because I seen that, but nothing is broken. Either way, I just want to show you guys what comes in the box. This grill is for a 2024 and up Mustang. This will work on any of them. Pretty much open the box up. Got the grill right there. I'll take it off the saran wrap. All right. See what we got. She is a beaut, guys. And like I said, these holes are now wide open. So all of that is going to your intake. You got some beautiful daylight running lights and also turn signals in here, which are they're not intrusive. That's what I don't like about some of the other grills in the competition. They're a bit intrusive and they kind of take over. So it's very minimalistic, which I love. It's a clean look. I mean, truthfully, that right there should look definitely big upgrade for that Mustang. So we're definitely gonna enjoy installing this. The back side of it is what we got. Two pigtails for your electrical. We're here inside the box. We got some instructions. Then right here we have pigtail, which this is pretty much gonna run this stuff right here, and it looks pretty plug and play. We will see once we get in there, but anyways, that's what comes in the box. I believe they could probably do a little bit of work maybe in packaging, a little bit more protection, but nothing is broken on it. Everything looks good. All the legs are good. So let's step in front of the Mustang so we can kind of take a little preview of what it's gonna look like. I mean, that thing right there looks like it's gonna be a super nice upgrade to it. All right, let's start taking this baby apart. Let's see all we need. All right, first thing we're gonna do is get this plastic cover off of it. If you got yourself a pick tool, just gonna showcase how to do one. Pull it like that. If you want to be fancy, have one of these and pull it out like so. If not, just pull it with your damn nails. Don't be a wussy. Alright guys, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come right down here and get these clips off of here. All of these clips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get this part of it right here off, and the bumper can fly off of it. Alright, right in here, once you get those clips off and put your hand in here, you'll see the plug for the side marker light. Squeeze the tab and pull it. Alright guys, next we're gonna get all the screws from under here. Of course, yours not gonna look like this because I got a lip installed, but all the screws that goes all the way along the front of the bumper until you get that metal clip that hangs in here. Then looking at the car, if you look from here, this is your headlight. Come through here and go right down in there. You see those two bolts? Those two have to come off. Then it'll let you pop this clips off on the side. Same thing for the other side. Same thing on this side. Those 2 bolts right there. Take those out. Alright, so we got the bumper off, set up, and somewhat protective surface where it's not gonna get scratched up. There's a foam blanket here. Alright, so I'm guessing I gotta get this thing off first. Alright, so this thing here is all push pin style stuff, like push tabs. So push the tabs the opposite way and it releases it. Same thing for the grill itself. So pretty self-explanatory once you get in there. Unfortunately, the GoPro didn't record on here, so just bear with me. Right now I'm taking the lights off, the little grill lights that come on top. There's 2 screws holding it. After you unplug it, they just pop off. I'll go to the other side, do the same thing. That's it. Put this 10 here. That's it. Pop this stuff off. Now here I'm just popping all of the clips holding the wire loom. You don't have to take the whole loom out, just the stuff that's clipped to the grill. Just make sure you take it all off. That way when you'll start unpopping the grill, it can come off. Now I'm removing the white safety pins that go through. These are a different style. You got to kind of push a tab down and slide it out. You got to be careful with them because they're a little funky. I broke one of them in here. I ordered one up. I was able to get a zip tie on it just for the time being. The rest of them came out fine. Just that one that I put a little too much pressure on and broke. Once you get all the safety clips off, the little white safety clips off, now you're able to go ahead and start unclipping the grill. Just work your way around it, push the tabs the opposite way to release the grill and start pushing the grill up. Just make sure that you're keeping some pressure on it. That way the other side that you took off doesn't pop back in. Believe me, it happens and it's frustrating. So just go work your way around it and just get it, get all the tabs released and the grill will pop out. Side-by-side comparison. Again, look at that. And look at that light. This goes directly to your air intakes. So much cleaner. Make sure you align all the clips, make sure everything looks good before you start pushing down and putting pressure on it. That way you don't break any of the tabs off. Make sure you look everywhere before you start applying any type of pressure on it. By the way, oh, there goes that other grill. Hopefully this one works. But anyways, other than that, just be very vigilant on what you're doing. It's pretty much reverse of what you just did. The bumper is a little bit more flimsy since it doesn't have the structure of the grill there anymore. So you're gonna have to bend the bumper around, just bend it to your wheel somewhat to where you're not breaking anything. So just use your common sense, work it in there, it'll go in. For me, it worked out here to like kind of lift it up and actually pull the grill through the bumper to the clips, and they started clicking up pretty good here. So that was something that I did. I aligned everything while it was laying down, and then I pulled the bumper up, extended upright, and it actually pulled through pretty good. I'm gonna go through it back to make sure that everything went through, and it did. So that worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you guys. Again, just do what you gotta do just to get all those clips clipped in there. Alright guys, so here I start putting all my white clips back on, the white locking clips. Just again, I got to push down a little bit more just to get them in, but I'll go ahead and get all of them in, then I proceed to put in the rest of the stuff back in, like the guard and stuff like that. Here I put my center guard back on, or center spacer that goes in the center of the bumper. I clip that back on and start clipping up the actual harness for the little Mustang grill lights that come in it. At least attaching them back to their hole spots. Here I attached the two grill lights for the Mustang, the factory ones. They're held by 2 screws. Just go ahead and put them in. Be careful, there's a guide pin. You don't want to break that. All right, and here, so the splitter goes into the factory harness one way. push it in, it's a little tight. Sure you're pushing it the right way in. Once it clips in, again, it's pretty tight. Once it clips in, go ahead and put the other side into the factory LED light. Right here, you're gonna have a short side that goes into that, and then you gotta have a long side that goes into the passenger side. So unravel it real quick. Don't get scared, guys. All these clips are one way. There's no way you can clip it into the wrong spot. So just basically, if you accidentally put it on the wrong side where one side is shorter than the other, you just flip it. Now the two white clips, those go into each light. Of course, one is going to be longer than the other. The longer one goes to the passenger side. The shorter one goes to the driver's side. And I ended up hiding the box right in between the center thing. I stuffed it in there and it held it pretty good. I'll show this at the end. The only wire that you have left is a black and red wire, which is your 12 volt ground and positive wire, which we will have to run to the fuse box, and it tells you what pin to use. I'm not gonna put anything in there because I don't want to say something and you guys accidentally short something out. Kind of to show where the harness goes, so it's just split harness like I said earlier, and then I'm just gonna kind of zip tie here, kind of tuck everything out of the way. Same thing over there, and then you have to run this. I'm gonna ground that out over here right under the frame, and then run the power, extend the power wire up to the fuse box. All right, let me get to that. All right, so as you guys can see, I kind of cleaned up all the wiring. The only wire that's left, everything else is like nice and zip tied. The only wire left here is the wire that I have to run to the fuse box, and that's it. I'm about to start putting the bumper back up, and I'll run that wire up. Hey guys, when I do this top bolts, I do it with the small gun. I actually pretty much all of this up here with the small gun. There's a lot of plastic stuff, and if you hit it with a big gun, you'll pop the plastic or the rivet in the back. So it's just a little bit of insurance, just like that. The way it started, it ended. Everything's back on. Thing looks super sick. Definitely dig the simplistic look of it. We got all that airflow now, right into the intakes. Airflow everywhere. I love it. Pretty easy to install. Got my wire ran. I just gotta get a fuse tap, and then the lights will be on. I'll still show you guys how the lights look. But other than that, man, I think it looks amazing. Shout out to American Modified, because this thing definitely changed the look of the Mustang. Super happy with it. It came up, clipped on the way it's supposed to clip on, and it was very easy. Something you can definitely do in a few hours. Real is, this is completely blocked off here, so it's losing a whole bunch of airflow to those filters. Hey, so go check out American Modified for this grill. Came out really good. Consider like, sharing, and subscribing. I put up a discount code, BoostedFL. And here at the end of the video, you'll see how to put it in and how to get your discount code. So check it out.